Hogsmeade, here I come.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
I can always rely on my understanding.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
I can solve my...
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
Stop me from buying needle first. Helpful, mind you.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
You're back! Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
I met a girl once. Looked like an interior. Pretty though.
Pardon me, sir, but About those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
They're causing Mr. Moon terrible distress.
Ha! Good. That was the idea.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Ah, well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much, even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were an inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly, until you started clearing them out.
The statues are a form of bullying. You're no better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues. It was an old schoolmate of yours, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, he had such flowing locks, and we used to laugh about them. I laughed the hardest of all. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend.
Hello again. Were you able to get to Honey?
Hello, Gareth. I have those dried billywigs things.
You got them! Incredible.
Happy to help. Here you go.
This is brilliant! Can't wait to get started. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I brewed my first batch of fizzing whiz beer.
Hello, Hamora. Revelio.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to... Enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing. Oh.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent?
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, There you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate...
Hey, over here. Come on.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert. It's something my gran and I... At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a... Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on. Castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well.
I don't often...
That does seem strange. I think that's a fine idea.
I should be going.
Aloha, Mora.
Nothing warms a body like
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Sirona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day?
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seems as though you...
Which is more... I assume?
Thank you, Sirona.
I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Good to see you outside the castle.
You too, Amit.
Welcome to the Og's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
Hello, Lodgok. Sirona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Sirona trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Sirona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by Ranrock and I.
Very well. Hello, Hamora. Revelio. I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtgot. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today. Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Dreadful-looking place, isn't it? Revelio.
I wish you luck.
It all seems...
I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return.
It's sealed. Moths. Curious. Accio! Lumos. Merlin's beard. This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Incendio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Levioso. Flipendo. Accio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. I have a feeling I'm not alone here. Protego! Flipendo! Accio! Lumos! Incendio! Stay back! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Revelio. Lumos. Accio. If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated. Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. This has a moth imprinted on it. The same as the door. Lumos. Flipendo. Lumos. I see, this is supposed to spin. But how? Flipendo. Accio. Levioso. Lumos. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Depulso. Lumos. What's that hanging there? Looks precarious. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Flipendo. Levioso. Confringo. Down I go. No other way. Oh! Accio. Whoa. Oh. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Incendio. Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Defender. Protego. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Defender. Revelio. Incendio. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Depulso. Arresto momentum. Lumos. Revelio. This looks even more complex. Depulso. Lumos. Depulso. Arresto momentum. Lumos. Depulso. Arresto momentum. Lumos. Making this spin ought to raise that platform. That must be it. Depulso. Arresto momentum. Lumos. Depulso. Arresto momentum. Accio. Arresto momentum. Lumos. Depol. I need to bring moths to the door. Arresto momentum. Lumos. Arresto momentum. Depulso. Accio. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Arresto momentum. Lumos. Arresto momentum. Lumos. Depulso. Arresto momentum. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Depulso. Revelio. Lumos. The witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus. A dead ash. Better show this to Lodgok. There must be some sort of mechanism for this doorway. Lord Gok, the sarcophagus had been raided.
Damn! They got... I saw one of their...
I'll head there now.
Good. Get to... To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
There they are. The Ash Riders. Expelliarmus!
Knew you were still hanging about.
Defender!
Incendio!
Incendio!
Protego!
Confringo!
Your life ends here.
Expelliarmus!
Conductive, aren't we?
Defendo!
This is not going well for you. Expulso!
Protego!
I've not seen the likes of this.
Confringo!
From above!
Expelliarmus! Defendo!
Expulso!
Protego!
I'd be more mindful if I were.
Incendio! Rebellio! That's it!
This is for Rookwood!
A lamb to the slaughter.
Confringo!
Tiger!
Expelliarmus!
And I haven't
Incendio.
even had me tea yet!
Wow. You've made a great mistake.
Confringo! Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. I retrieved the helmet from the...
Well done! The helmet shine...
It just looks like a helmet to me.
Ah, you're looking... You did the thieves...
Ah, then I'm...
Thank you.
his search.
We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with work.
Confringo, Defendo, Expelliarmus, Incendio, Descendo, Depulso, Accio, Flipendo, Arresto Momentum, Glacius, Lumos, Glacius,